Café Kumanday. Coffee has its origins in the African province of Kaffa, where it has been grown for more than 1,300 years. The legend says that a shepherd named Kaldi noted that the goats of his flock were restless after eating the red fruit of a shrub. Kaldi picked up those fruits and took them to a monastery where they prepared the first of many infusions. Later on, they discovered by accident that by roasting the fruits, the infusion became more aromatic and pleasant. It is said that in about 1732, the Jesuits introduced the coffee to Colombia, imposing the planting of seeds as penance, thus propagating coffee cultivation rapidly. Since the last century, with the Industrial Revolution, coffee break became a custom which turned coffee into the main character at social meetings and gatherings, as well as clandestine encounters and love dates. There is no doubt that the charming aroma of coffee has inspired poets, painters, and other artists, and has been the silent witness of political movements which have made changes to humankind history. Coffee is welcome since the moment when the sun rises until night, when its mysteries pass by. High-quality coffee like Kumanday is a pleasing product, since besides offering the consumer aroma, taste, texture, pleasure, company, satisfaction, it rewards those coffee-growing families that do their best in each stage of the process. Top-of-the-line coffee promotes the people's union in the quality improvement. In Colombia, coffee generates about 1 million direct jobs. More than 560,000 families generate their sustenance by growing coffee in small plots of land. Thanks to programs established by the cooperatives that we buy the coffee from, the children of those families can go to school and allows their moms to go to the marketplace. While the low-quality coffee usually needs much sugar and doesn't offer anything else. Coffee has connotations of friendship and welcome. It is our custom to offer a cup of coffee to the visitor, to the colleague, and to the tourist as a gesture of welcome. Coffee is just the excuse needed to meet the ones that do not have time to meet, and the ones who simply want to enjoy an authentic coffee, like Kumanday. Some time ago, good food lovers carefully selected the raw materials for appetizers, entrees, main courses, and desserts, but were omitting the coffee ritual that involves most of the senses. Now there are more and more of those who recognize that coffee is in charge of sealing a gastronomic experience. It is the aromatic beverage that offers us a range of tastes and sensations according to the cup profile. Café Kumanday comes to life born from the desire of its partners by encouraging and developing the culture of coffee in our country. After more than 20 years promoting Colombian coffee in several countries of Europe and the Middle East, we look to Colombia to offer the best in coffee, best in service, and best in knowledge, and of course, always faithful to what we have learned in the coffee industry and from the traditions of our farming families since 1875. Combining optimum quality raw materials, top-of-the-line technology, experience, and a lot of desire. We try to make every cup of Kumanday coffee a memorable experience. Café Kumanday Supremo, authentic export product. Why a good coffee? Because life is short. A good cup of coffee accompanies our most memorable moments. The memory of a good coffee lasts in the palate, surrounds us with its aroma, delights with its taste, comforts with the sensation of calm, infusing us with the sensation of energy. With the correct preparation, 1 pound of roasted coffee produces about 70 brewed cups. Thus, the cost per cup is very low. And the profitability is measured in Café Kumanday is the authentic supreme coffee of a quality that before was only for export. Our coffee is always freshly roasted, which results in provocative aroma and lasting taste. It provides a sensorial experience that you deserve and can have. The word Kumanday means white, beautiful, It's what indigenous people called the snow-covered volcano that towers over the main Colombian coffee-growing region. Likely, some attributes of our coffee are due to their cultivation in volcanic soils, rich in nutrients. What do we do in Kumandays? We breathe coffee. But technically, we make things like selecting our raw material at its point of origin while keeping a percentage for social projects for the coffee growers. Buying screen 1718 coffee, the biggest size coffee bean, homogeneous, defect-free, and with attributes of taste and aroma in every cup. In our factory, located in Rio Negro, Antioquia, we have gathered the best coffee roasting technology applied to coffee roasting and processing of coffee beans. Quite an art. We deliver to our customers freshly roasted coffee only, always preserving the volatile components responsible for the aroma that characterizes Café Kumanday. Our commitment is to offer the culture of coffee. We provide a real sensorial experience, training, advising, and more. We also offer support for the equipment responsible for optimal extraction, worthy of an exceptional raw material. On the other hand, it is very important to know that not all raw materials are the same. For example, the Arabic variety, originally from Ethiopia, is the most ancient. Its caffeine is almost half of the robust species. It stands out for being more aromatic, chocolate-flavored, and with an acid touch. The robust variety, coming from other African zones, it is recognized for being strong, bitter, and for having groundy residual flavor. Café Kumanday is 100% Arabica, grown in Colombia with pronounced aroma and perfect balance between acidity and body. Right after the hulling process and sorting for quality, Kumanday takes steps in processes such as cup quality, roasting, grinding, packaging, preparation, culture, and take a moment to enjoy the aroma and authentic taste of Kumanday coffee.